So I'm just going to the module quiz and lesson activities. I'm just going to add an attendance there. So I'm going for add an activity or so. So this will be added in this unit, quiz and lesson activity. I'm right into that unit, and down there in that unit I have add an activity or resource, and I just select attendance. So I have added this. Then so the name for this activity, so attendance on, I'm just giving 2907. Please mark your I have given a name, then this description also I have added. Then when I come to this common module settings, so here in activity completion, there is an option. Students can manually mark the activity as completed, and so whether we need the students can mark our attendance, we go for that option. So finally, I save this. So now this attendance is added to our attendance is added to our course. Then here, this is only one attendance unit. So here we can have more sessions. So I am just adding one session. So 29 July. So here from which time? So I just say 10:30 to 11:30. So if I want to add a description for this session, I can say a session on Moodle attendance. Then this multiple session means if this session will be repeated throughout this week. Suppose from Monday to Friday, if this session will be repeated, then we can ask Moodle to create sessions at this time for the entire week. So this is multiple session. Then here is an option, allow students to record their own attendance. So if I click here, the students can mark their attendance. So in the online mode, this will be the best option. If he says the students can record their attendance once they are into Moodle, once they access the activities, they can mark their attendance. Or if we are taking sessions in a physical environment where students are sitting in our class, then we can disable this so that the teacher will be taking attendance. So this way we can add a session. So this session is added now. So one session is added now. So this is the session. And suppose we are in a physical class, if we want to take the attendance, suppose all students are in front of us, and if you want to take the attendance in a class, if you press on this play button, then we can take the attendance. All the participants list will be available there. So it will be available on your smartphone or in your device. All the participants list will be there. And if you want to make all present, you can make, if you click here, all will be present. And if you want to make all leave, then if you click here, So if you want to make few of the students as leave, then you can make them leave. Then this is exempted and absent. So other than present, three options are there. So leave is a leave without permission. Then exempted means it will be as good as or we are giving attendance. It is only that they are not present. And absent means it is an absence without all permission. So this way, other than present, we have three leave options. So we, depending on the choice, we can select. So this is how we take the manual attendance, and students can also mark the attendance. So if I give 5 minutes, if some of you can access the Moodle website where we are offering this course, and if you can mark your attendance, I can show you how the reports can be generated. So maybe I will wait for 2-3 minutes, and please access the Moodle website where we are offering this course, and go to this attendance activity, and please mark your attendance so that I will be able to show you, demonstrate you how the reports can be generated. So kindly do this now, maybe 2-3 minutes. Please access our course, go to this unit where we have this attendance. So this attendance is available in the quiz and lesson module. Please go there, access that attendance activity. Please access this attendance activity and then mark your attendance so that I will be able to show you how the reports can be generated. ഭയങ്കര slow ആയി പോയി. Okay, then I'm just going to the site. I go to the attendance. If I go to the attendance, സാറെ കേക്കാവോ? ഇവിടെ നെറ്റ് ഇച്ചിരി സ്ലോ ആയി പോയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
കേൾക്കാം സാറേ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. സാറേ കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല അല്ലേ? So I'm just going to the attendance module. Then here I have the report option. So only 2 people have marked their attendance now. So once the students mark their attendance, you will be able to see the attendance here. So only 2 teachers have added their attendance now. So Ebin sir and Aishwarya ma'am has added the attendance now. So then this attendance, if you want to export, we can just click here. We can click on the export option. Okay, then it is taking some time, and I will go to my this Genomio site I have created. So there I will show you how you can add attendance into your Moodle website. So here I just take a course which I have created it. So this is my Genomio website. I hope some of you might have tried to create your website in Genomio environment. So this is my Genomio website. And here I am just turn edit my course here. So in the first unit itself, if I try to add an attendance activity here, this attendance is here. But if you try to add this attendance in your Genomia website, it won't be available there. So I'll initially your site will be like this. I'm just going to site administration and plugins, manage activities. I'll once again come to this. Site home. And I go to this course. Now, if I try to add an attendance here, add an activity or resources, the attendance will not be listed here. So this will be the situation with your Genomia website also. If you are trying to add an attendance activity to your Genomia website, it will be like this. Attendance will not be listed there. And the beauty of Moodle is like this. We have some built-in facilities in Moodle. And if you want to enhance the functionality of Moodle, there are many plugins available in Moodle. So there are third-party plugins and also the plugins supported by Moodle, developed by Moodle Corporation. So like this, many plugins are available. And once you add these plugins to your Moodle website's facilities, features can be enhanced. And attendance is an activity like that. In basic Moodle, attendance facility will not be there and you will not be able to mark your attendance. But if you want to add the facility of marking attendance into your Moodle website, you will have to add additional plugin. And if you are the owner of your Moodle website, suppose you have downloaded the Moodle system into a server and you have installed Moodle into your server, you have the freedom and liberty to download any such third-party plugins and you can experiment with that. But once it comes to the Genomio Moodle website, they are providing the server for us. So they are providing us the server facility, the server space. They have installed Moodle for us, and we are just using their server facilities. So if you are using Genomio Moodle, we don't have the freedom to install all the because since maybe millions of users are using this Genomio environment all around the world, if all have uh, downloaded and if all start uploading plugins into Moodle website, their servers may not be able to withstand this. And also, some of the plugins may be having some malicious virus attacks, and also they cannot permit us to upload website. But what they have done is, you can just see the beauty of this environment. So if you go to site administration, please follow these steps, or please not these steps. I am just going to, I have logged into my Genomia website as an administrator, and I am going to site administration. And once I go to site administration, so there is an option. So we have users. By using this users, we have added users to our website, and you can manage your courses here. And here is an option, plugins. And if you click here, you can see an overview of all plugins available in your Moodle environment. So you can see some of the activities are enabled, some are disabled. So attendance is disabled. So in your Moodle website, attendance is disabled. And this Genomio, even though they are not permitting us to install third-party plugins, most of the plugins available in Moodle environment, these are all Moodle plugins. So most of the plugins available for Moodle, and the plugins which can be trusted are all installed into your Genomio Moodle environment. Only thing is, it is not enabled. Some are enabled, some are disabled. So Zoom meeting is enabled. That means into your Moodle course, you can even bring Zoom as an activity, Zoom meeting as an activity, and you can schedule a Zoom meeting from your course itself. So these plugins, the common plugins which are available in Moodle environment, they have already installed this into our Moodle website, and some are enabled and some are disabled. So this way, by going to site administration, you can get an overview of the plugins available in your Genomio. Some of the plugins available in your Genomia website, you can do it like this. You can just go to site administration and access the plugin option. And just below this plugins overview, activity modules, the first option itself is manage activities. So you go to manage activities, and here you can see associated with each activity, you can see one open eye and closed eye. So the eye, if the eye is open, it means that plugin is enabled for you. If the eye is closed, it means that plugin is already installed, but it is not enabled. And you, as an administrator of your site, you can enable this. So if I want to enable attendance, now this attendance is disabled. And in your site also, it will be like this. And if you want to enable attendance, now attendance plugin is enabled for you. Now this will be available when we try to add attendance into our course. So like this, if you want to add some more plugins available in Genomia platform, if you want to enable this, you can enable like this. So if I go down, suppose see WebEx meeting. So WebEx is another video conferencing tool available, just like Zoom or Google Meet. WebEx is from Cisco. And if you want to have this facility in your Moodle site, now WebEx facility is added to my Moodle site, and I will be able to integrate WebEx into my course. So so this administration or enabling the attendance plugin is over. And if I go to my site home, and if I go to a course now, if I try to add an activity or resource, now you can see attendance is appearing here. Just like any other activity, I can upload, I can attach this attendance into my course. So this is how we manage plugins in. Now you see WebEx meeting is also coming. Just like any other activity, I can integrate WebEx as an activity to my course. And Zoom is already here. So this way, by going to site administration and by accessing the plugins tab, you can activate or deactivate plugins in your Genomio Moodle website. This is how we manage plugins. So if I click add, now I have to give a name for my attendance. So I just give a name, then I save and return to course. Now this attendance is added to my course. So this is only a framework for taking attendance. And after this, each time we have to create a session. So you can create a new session by adding sessions. So this way we can create attendance modules in Moodle. So now I have just demonstrated how attendance can be used, how students can mark their own attendance, how teacher can take the attendance, how the reports can be generated, and then attendance module will not be enabled, how you can enable this, and how other activities can also be enabled, and how you can experiment with those activities, and how to add it. So this is what I planned for today. And if you have some clarification required, we can have some interaction. So this is attendance exporting also. So it was not available previously. So this is from the site from where we are taking this course. So in which way we want to export? We want to export all participants, and while exporting, what information we want to add to student ID and student name. Then whether we want to select the attendance for all sessions, then we select that. Or if you are not selecting all sessions, you can decide on the sessions from which date to which date, starting date to end date. So all sessions coming within that period will be selected. And finally, you can say download as in Excel format. And once you click on this attendance will be downloaded in an Excel format to your local computer. And this will have the student ID and student name, and all the sessions we have scheduled or in column wise, and students present the report will be marked in these columns. So this is how we manage the attendance. So I'm just stopping this share screen. So if so we have few queries in the okay, so you were not able to mark the attendance. So is there any tool to conduct video quizzes and make sure that students have watched the video completely? So if you want to have a video quizzes, you can use either a lesson activity where you can embed a video, or even in quizzes. If you create question by question in quiz, you can have images or videos, any type of document you can bring in there, and I can give questions like that. See, if students wants to upload something, means the question is not clear. So if it is assignment, we can ask the students to submit assignment, or if they want to upload something, you can create a database and you can ask your students to submit, so that we will have a collection of some information. Yeah, Moodle can track, whether Moodle can track IP addresses, Moodle can track a detailed report of from which IP address students have logged in, and from where they have access to the complete detail we will be getting. We can conduct a live Viva session in Moodle because, as I have just demonstrated, you can have a big blue button there, or you can have Zoom meetings in Moodle, you can have WebEx meetings. So all these kind of meetings can be scheduled in Moodle. The path of creating attendance in Moodle, the question is not clear. So once again, I will tell you, if you are using Genome or Moodle, attendance activity will not be there initially. So you have to enable the attendance activity, and the path is you go to administration. From administration, you go to the plugins tab, and the first tab is plugins of overview. There you can get an overview of how many plugins are added, how much are
Sir, it seems connection is not there for you.
so there was a connectivity issue, sorry. So once again, I will demonstrate the path for adding attendance. So you go to your Genome website, go to site administration. In site administration, we have plugins, and this is for getting an overview of your plugins installed and how many are enabled. And for enabling and disabling plugins, you have to go to manage activities. Then if you want to, initially it will be disabled like this. And if you want to enable attendance, you can enable attendance like this. And big Moodle website, you can just disable like this. Now, big blue button facility will not be available when you add activities. If you click here, it will be again enabled. So this is how we manage the plugins. Then once again, I will go to, since you were not able to mark attendance, I will just go to the course. Then just taking this attendance, and this is the session we have scheduled. I'm just taking this, and here if I want to mark the attendance by myself. Now see, most of the teachers have ended the attendance. Otherwise, if I want to mark the attendance, I can just mark like this. And if I want to make few of the participants as leave or so like this, I can mark, and finally I save the attendance. Then next page will come, because we have 230 215 participants, so page by page we will have to do this. So then the remarks also we can see the students have marked their attendance, or the participants have marked their attendance. It will be marked as self-recorded, or if suppose we are exempting them, and if we want to say when for. So like this, if you want to give a remark for giving exception or giving leave, so that way we can mark it and we can save the attendance. So this way, since we have this many participants, only 50 names will be displayed in the every page. So this way we will have to do it page by page. Then after doing this, we can come to sessions. Then once again, if you want to export the report, you can go to this export report, and all participants you can decide. And finally, if you want to download it in Excel format, if it is in ODT format, then it will be, so depending on your choice, the downloaded file will be different. So this is how we manage the attendance in Moodle. Hope it is clear. So this regarding the notification, once we offer a course in Moodle, our students are expected to log into Moodle every day. So the moment they log into Moodle, they will be getting a notification. That will be the first thing they will be seeing, whether it's some assignment or activities given to in Moodle, they will be notified when they log into Moodle. That will be the first thing they will be seeing. So attendance module is not present in manage activities. I don't know whether you are referring to Genomia website or Moodle Cloud website. So Genomia, I'll have to verify once, because I have just demonstrated from my Genomia website and it was available there. Then I will have to verify why it is not appearing in your Genomia website. Okay, then I will look into this, because in my Genomia website it is coming and I have not done anything. And I will just check why it is not appearing to your Genomia website. A Genomium or for mobile, it won't be different. Because in my Genomio website, I have not done anything other than what I have demonstrated. I have just gone to that Moodle site administration and I have added like that. So uh, if I have to give you an answer, I will have to create one more site and I will see what happens in the very recent website, because this is a bit old Genomia website I have created 15 days back. And very recently, if something has happened, suppose some plugins are removed from that, I will have to verify. Then I will respond. Okay. A Genomia site, we need to go for a registration. And if I have, so first time when you access your Genomia website, they will ask for a registration. Just by clicking on register now, you can go for a registration. And if you have not done that, I think some of the facilities may not be available. So is there any plugin tool to ensure that students have watched the uploaded video completely? If you want to ensure whether your students have watched the video, please take that activity, go to the log report and go through the log report. You will be getting a complete information whether how many students have watched. You will be getting. No, even though I have restored, no, I have not restored the course having a plugin Moodle activity. That plugin is enabled from my Genomia website. So this attendance, I will check once, and before the next interaction, I will find out a solution for that, because in my site it is appearing and your site it is, you are the owner of that site, and I really at this moment I really don't know what is the problem with your site, and I will have to create a new website. Then I will check what is the problem. Media VLC media player also I will see, but then you have to ensure that the when you go to this settings, you have to ensure that audio track is enabled. Otherwise, audio will not be available with your compressed file. So that I can demonstrate just now. So I will open. So I just open VLC player, and here for compression, we take convert or save option of VLC player, and you can take a video. And when we go to this convert and option, please go to this tools, then audio codec. Sometimes this will not be selected, and if it is not selected, your video, the compressed video will not be having the audio track. So please ensure that the keep original audio track, that option is enabled. Then only this audio will be available with your compressed video. So when you have new versions, when you have a new uh, entirely new VLC software installed your computer, you will have to check it for the first time. So I'll check the course certificate issue also. Okay. So until then, before we meet, I will see what is the problem with the Genomio in getting the attendance plugin and the certificate plugin. Okay then, thank you.
Try, sir.